Well, you've heard it time and time again. Why work for someone when you can start your own business and do it from the comfort of your own home? Well, our next guest says that the world needs to accelerate towards an economy of self-employment. And here to expand on that is entrepreneur John Crestani.
Should you even start an internet business? Now, there's a lot of positives to starting an internet business, but there's also a lot of pitfalls and negatives of starting an internet business. And I'm going to go over the pros and the cons of starting an internet business in this video, and I'm going to show you proof on my computer. Welcome to the Internet Jet Set podcast. Now, this podcast is made for those who are tired and want to ditch their corporate lives and work for themselves and experience everything that the freedom of self-employment has to offer. So on this podcast, my guest and I will share tactical ways in which you can work for yourself and the blueprint to get started building the life of your dreams. So visit me on my YouTube channel, John Crestani on YouTube, for more exclusive content and to get access to a free training course to help you get started with your first profitable internet business. Should you even start an internet business? Now, there's a lot of positives to starting an internet business, but there's also a lot of pitfalls and negatives of starting an internet business. And I'm going to go over the pros and the cons of starting an internet business in this video, and I'm going to show you proof on my computer. So starting an internet business is something millions of people all over the world want to do. I don't ever hear people talking about what are the negatives of starting an internet business as well, because for all the positives out there, there are real negatives. And if you're looking to get into this business or industry, you should be aware of them. I'm going to go over here. Let's check out my whiteboard. And the pros, I think, are obvious. If you're watching this video, you're probably already aware of some of them. One is time and location freedom are huge positives of running an internet-based business. You can work whenever you want, okay? And you can work wherever in the world you want. Now, maybe you want to be a digital nomad and travel the world and experience all these things. Or maybe you want to be able to just wake up whenever and take a week off, take a month off, take a long time off, and have that freedom to just be a person and be free. Internet businesses 100% allow you to do that. You can't do this in other businesses, whether that's MLM, whether that's stock trading, whether that's real estate, whether that's freelancing or coaching, whatever that is. You don't have that sort of freedom that internet businesses allow you to have. It's amazing. Another huge positive is you have immediate and you have very large profit potential. You can make billions as an internet business owner. Basically, the world is however much money you want to make, you can make it on the internet. So you might be asking yourself, okay, what are the negatives? Like you have ultimate freedom, you have all the money you want. How can there be any negatives? There are. Let me discuss some of the negatives right here. First negative is probably something, it's sort of derived right from this. It's a big one you're probably aware of. Starting an internet business is unbelievably competitive. You're competing against people all over the world to get it, okay? People want that freedom, people want that profit, and people out there oftentimes they may be willing to work harder than you. So if you're not a hard worker, if you are not going to invest in learning, if you are not going to be willing to try and fail, if you're not going to be willing to learn new skills, it's going to be hard for you to compete against all of the other people out there that are willing to make it happen. The dream, right? We have the dream right here that everybody wants. It's going to be competitive to get it, but you can get it. But you have to realize it's competitive, and being lazy, taking days off, making excuses, getting into your, emotions, getting angry or blaming other people for your failures is not going to work out. I mean, I'm not going to use harsh language here. You can't be a pussy and start an internet business. It's a competitive space. Also, another thing about internet businesses is for unskilled labor, pays nothing. No skills, you get nothing. I'm going to show you how little amount of money you can make if you don't have any skills. So here we are. I just searched Amazon Mechanical Turk, and this is a marketplace where you can get jobs that don't pay you really anything. It's for people who are completely unskilled labor. Now, I just clicked on Amazon Mechanical Turk, and this is a whole marketplace of jobs that require no skills. So here I am, and here's my worker ID. Again, you're just a number online. And I'm looking at a group of 900 jobs. Now, here's a job I can accept called Verifying Object Boundaries. Okay? Takes no skills for being a human. It doesn't pay a lot of money to be an unskilled human. Look how much money you can make. 12 cents to do this job. Now let's look at what this is. Now what this job is, it can take up to, it says up to 60 minutes and you'll get 12 cents for the task. That's crazy. And what you're doing is you're verifying objects. So let's look at here. There's a horse, right? So you will be basically drawing a line around a horse for your job. See, I'm doing it right here. And that's your job. And for 60 minutes, you don't get paid much. You get paid like 12 cents. It's incredible how little you can get paid if you're not willing to learn more. So just having basic skills on the internet doesn't pay a lot of money. I mean, the highest I've heard is you can make maybe a couple bucks an hour, $5 at the max. But you have to know where to find those jobs. It's very hard to get paid $5 an hour for just basic human tasks. Robots, computers are taking over basic human task jobs that are involved with a computer. So you need to have some sort of skill, or you need to have some marketing or sales skills or whatever if you want to make it on the internet. Again, if your aspirations in life are to use basic human tasks, please unsubscribe from my channel and get off this. I really only want people subscribing to me that want to add value to the world. So forget about Amazon Mechanical Turk. Let's look at the next thing. The other negative of starting an online business is you basically get no mentorship, okay? Now, you have me, thankfully. You know, I'm telling you about how you can start a business, and I have a lot of videos on this channel which show you a step-by-step way of how you can start a business. Fortunately for you, most people aren't going to be willing to do any work based on what I'm showing you. So the law is, you know, maybe 1 in every 1,000 people who watch this video will ever actually put stuff into action. So you have that law of numbers on your side. But again, you don't have somebody. I'm not going to go over to you and be like, hey, let me look at what you're doing on the computer, little buddy, and let me show you what you're doing wrong and why you're not making millions of dollars like I am. I'm not going to be that person, and you're not going to find that from other YouTubers. Now, you can interact with us in the comments and stuff like that, but if you're looking for that sort of hands-on mentor that's really going to guide you, that's going to call you on your shit when, let's say you were lazy, or you're letting, a girlfriend or a boyfriend take advantage of your time and get rid of your dreams or aspirations at work. A boss might call you on your shit. Boss might say, hey, you're going to have to decide what you want because you can't go through life half-assing. You're not going to get people to call you on your shit. That's what a mentor is for. And you're not going to get that on the internet. You need to have all of your motivation, all your drive has to come within yourself. Frankly, that's the biggest reason why most people aren't entrepreneurs, is because they can't call themselves on their own shit. And they let life and circumstances and things and sicknesses and whatever get in their way to actually pursuing the dream here. So those are the pros and cons of starting an internet business. Now, if you want to learn more about how to be an affiliate marketer or go into e-commerce, make sure you subscribe to my channel and you will see my free course on how to be an affiliate marketer and start earning commissions online. That's a wrap. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Internet Jet Set podcast. Now, if you're not subscribed already, be sure to do so now. And if you enjoyed this episode, I'd love it if you could do me a quick favor and rate and review the podcast on the Apple Podcast app. Now, this lets the platform know that I'm doing something right and people like you love the content. It'll be a huge help and I would be super grateful. Also, be sure to head over to my YouTube channel. My name is John Crestani on YouTube, Crestani. and pick up my free course on affiliate marketing that'll be available once you subscribe. Now, this free course will describe to you in detail the methods I used to become wealthy in my own internet business without having to invest lots of money or have any employees. So this is the same system used by thousands of students of mine all over the world to earn a side or a full-time income. Now, until next time, money loves speed, so let's get it.